Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. Tonight we're running something slightly different. We are in a scrim versus the Red Rain Rebels on Muravanka. This is the last map, or the last match in the scrim. So winner of this match takes all. And I will give them this. They've pulled a couple little stunts here in the last couple matches that caught us off guard. The last match, which was the first match on this map, they threw in an ARTY after we had already selected our tanks. So I ended up using a light tank and suiciding myself to get that ARTY off the board so he couldn't be effective. This time, I made sure that the ARTY player selected his tank prior to me selecting mine. That way I could ensure if they had an ARTY, that I could at least have an equal playing field-ish and bring an ARTY of my own. Now, I say ish, equal somewhat, because they have a tier 8 ARTY, we have a tier 7 ARTY. That being said, they both have 155mm guns, so it should be a pretty even duel. With the exception that I am a prolific ARTY player, and I'm not going to be arrogant about it or anything, but it's the truth. I mean, I'm really good at playing ARTY, so that's what I do. Look at that, splitting the trees, don't touch any of them. But yeah, so we're in the M12, the tier 7 American artillery, and we've got, unfortunately I forgot to upgrade the gun, so I'm going to have a slower fire rate and a little bit less accuracy. But it is still a 155mm gun, so it shouldn't be a problem. I'm in the M12, and I'm getting into a spot where I'm below ground on all fronts, and I want to try to help everybody as best I can. Now, our light tank is on the right side. Sorry about that. Trying to figure out where these guys are coming from, and there they are. Now, this is what we knew was going to happen. They have a light tank and a knight, and both of them are running together, and there you go. Now, they both find our light tank, and they're just trying to chip away at him. And he's calling for help, and I'm telling him, I'm zooming in, I'm going to get a shot out. I put the shot down range, and we catch a splash of 146 on him. It's not great, but it's something. You know, at least he saw the damage get on him before he died, so that he knew we weren't just abandoning him. So he's now a spectator. We're down one tank. We want to take and hold this as best we can. And you can see I'm starting to move to the left a little bit here, because I know they're coming from the right. We've got a guy or two guys sitting back watching the right side, so if those guys try to push in, they're gonna meet our tanks. Now, I know their ARTY's most likely here in A1, but you'll start to see, you know, the same thing we've always done, scrim or no scrim. It becomes a choice. Do I go for him, or do I start making good damage on the tanks that are against us? And I decide that I want to engage the tanks that come at us. And right there you have an IS-3 who's spotted. I'm zooming in. And these guys are kind of off for me anyway, just because I can't really... Oh, and now I'm spotted. So I jerk forward. As soon as I do, the shot rings past me. Very narrowly avoided that, and of course ARTY just tried to hit me as well, but it being a French artillery, it's probably using armor piercing, and even if it isn't, it's 155mm, so there's not a lot of splash there. I've got juicy rounds loaded in mine, so I can splash a little bit, as you saw in the light tank. Now again, I know this guy's back here in this left corner, and I'm like, I just want to get him off the map so I don't have to worry about moving after every shot. But he's not firing. He's not firing. I'm not going to sit here and wait while I've got targets lit up. So I'm just going to go engage targets. I'll just have to move after every shot, and it's not that big a deal. So the first thing I want to do is get shots on these IS-3s, because IS-3s at tier 8 are nasty. Alright, so shot... Oh, wait. Shot out. And we get 330, and we ammo rack him. So we pull forward, make sure we don't get hit. Now we get back into the gun. IS-3 is moving up. We're zoomed in. We tag him for 400. And now we're backing up. Just want to keep that ARTY guessing. I don't even want to have to take a shot from an ARTY, you know what I mean? Alright, so we're zooming in. Got another IS-3 here. Unfortunately, the hill is blocking my shot. I got no shot on either of those guys. IS-3 did back up to a spot I can get a shot. Pull the trigger. Unfortunately, it misses. I didn't get a chance to look to where it missed. So I don't know if it landed short or if it went long. Alright, so our guys are moving in. We're starting to chew these guys apart. No doubt these guys are getting frustrated because ARTY is pestering them. And now we've got them down to one guy versus our two. So they're going to go in and finish him. Now we've got an IS-3 in the middle. So I'm zooming in on him. And as soon as I get zoomed in here, shot out. We get a critical hit. We actually track him. We don't do any damage. But he is tracked. So now that allows our medium to catch up to him and get his flank. They track him again. They're putting shots into him. Effective fire. I get loaded. I put the shot out. And we kill him. 263. That leaves only their artillery piece to go. Now, I'm pretty sure that ARTY is down in A1. So I'm going to look at A1. And you're going to see me make a rookie mistake here. Even though I know he's in A1, I'm used to having 60 degrees of gun traverse. And I'm fully sighted in, ready to see him. And when he finally gets lit up, which should be any second. Come on, light him up. Light him up, up, light him up, up. No? Okay, maybe it's too old. Alright, so there he is. I zoom in, I go to take the shot, and just as I could have pulled the trigger, the guy, or my sight hits the edge of the gun, makes me traverse out, and of course, in an ARTY, that's going to take all year, and he's charging the IS-3, so the IS-3 just puts him down. So we lost one tank that round, a very good round for Bull. We won the scrim, so this was a very, very good round for everybody involved. I did 1142, which was pretty good. I think it made us second or third on the team. So we held our own, as we knew we would in an ARTY. So if you like what I'm doing, punch that like button. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, I will see you in the next video.